All right, we are back and better than ever. Welcome to my home gym, my revitalized sweat sanctuary here in my home gym. I am your coach, your educator, your motivator. My name is Dane, and thank you for never missing a Monday here on Good Vibes Wellness. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for pressing play. Why am I thanking you so much? Well, if you've been with me before, you might recognize this format. If not, welcome to a You Call It workout. Think of this as a choose your own adventure kind of epic we're on. I'm going to end up giving you 3 movements. And in that fourth opportunity, that fourth set, you're going to choose which one of those 3 you want a little extra of. Maybe it's a movement that you really like, and maybe it's a movement that you don't necessarily enjoy, but you know you need a little more of, kind of like a cough medicine. It doesn't taste good going down, but it's good for you. For this workout, you are going to need a pair of light to medium dumbbells that we're going to end up moving around for a decent amount of reps, focusing on strength endurance and rather quickly in power. But other than that, take a deep breath in, shake this thing off, eliminate all distractions because this is all about me and you. Let's get into our warm-up. This is going to start off on the floor. We're going to go into a tabletop position. Let's start off in our alternating runner's lunges, opening up through the hips. Tabletop position, right foot comes up, opening up through the hips, and come back. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Step forward, come back to tabletop, go to the other side. So a lot of this, whenever I create a You Call It workout, is a lot of this is about positive ownership. Making the decisions that either are something, again, that we truly enjoy or something that, man, you know you need a little bit more work on. So there's your extra opportunity. Let's take this to a down dog. Push your tailbone to the air. And I need you to take your right leg and just thread it right in between your hands and just kind of sit down and into a little pigeon. Think about space and length. Unravel back to your down dog. Take your left knee, put it right in between your hands, working into a little modified pigeon, get a little outside glute, a little outside IT band. Let's do one more on each side. Create a lot of space, create length in the body. Should hurt so good. Push your heels down. Let's go back to the other side one more time. Fantastic. Back to your down dog, and let's take it to an inchworm. Walk your hands to your feet. Up nice and tall, inchworm back down. So like I said, today is about you owning your decisions. You owning the fact that you made time for yourself today. And again, if we've had opportunities in the past, we haven't done a You Call in a while. So welcome back to this format of choose your own adventure. And if this is new to you, enjoy the ride. See what decisions you make. Last one, hinge. Walk it out. And then push back, stand up tall. Let's take it in to your Frankenstein kick. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Kick up, come back down. Kick up, come back down. Should see the sole of your shoes. I wear a size 15, so it's kind of easy to see my foot. But if you can't get to your toe, try for the shin. Can't get to the shin, try for the knee. All good in my book. Good. Nice strong exhale. Maybe you start to take up a little tempo with it. It's like water boiling in your body. Start to feel a little sizzle, a little warm and fuzziness. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into your windmill. I want you to think about reaching down to 6, up to 12. There's a lot of movement that go into your warm-up so you're ready for what's ahead. Take your other hand, reach down to 6, up to 12. Keep alternating your windmill. Key to this, pushing the hips out, lifting through your obliques. Sometimes in this we tend to reach for the opposite toe. It turns into an awkward movement. Just think about hands on the clock, reaching down to 6, up to 12. Never go wrong. Down to 6, up to 12. Never go wrong. Let's do one more on each side. Last one. Take it into your diagonal repeater. Arms go out to the right, left foot out. Drive and tap. Start to create a little rhythm here. And think about what direction you want to go on this. In your workout, it might be a feel. Don't overthink it all too much. But I do want you to put some intention on, all right, I like that one. Uh, that one was rough, but I want to get another shot at that. Those are the kind of things that are going to be happening in your mind, but you own. Go to the other side. 30 seconds. Let's go. Tap and drive. Slowly start to elevate the heart rate again. You start to feel warm and fuzzy again. Tap and go. Option to slow it down if you need to take a little half gear into it, a little step and drive, totally fine. You might be doing this in the morning. You're like, dude, moving too fast. That's okay for now, but you better get ready to speed up. 3, 2, 1. Last part. Here we go into your seal jacks. Fingertips in front, out and in. Option to always step to the right, step to the left. Goal on this is I want you to think about squeezing through your shoulder blades. So not so much about the front action. Think about your non-mirror muscles. Open, close, open, close. Nice. If you're feeling frisky, do a little crossover jack. I don't know. Totally up to you. Let's finish this out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe. Okay. This starts off where you call it. Remember, I'm going to give you 3 movements, all 45 seconds of work, a little 15-second rest in between. And that 4th set, all right, is going to be what you choose on how you want to complete this section. Let's start off with lower body, okay? Dumbbells are going to be slightly nearby, but you are going to start off with just your gate swing, okay? Feet are going to be together, hands to the top of the knees. We open and close. After 45 seconds, we go into your alternating curtsy lunge. Dumbbells, front rack position. We'll curtsy right, we'll curtsy left. Last part, we'll go sumo swing to squat. So think, here we swing up, sit down in our squat, and then come back. Up, sit, and then back down. All right, remember, dumbbells will be in hand for those. Here we go. First movement, your gate swings. Hands on the top of the knees, we open and close. 45 seconds in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down and up. Open the gate, close the gate. Low impact option is just a step, step, reach, come back in. Step, step, reach, come back in. But there is a decent amount of pace into this. Decent amount of kind of, again, light, the legs on fire, spike the heart rate. Come on. Part of why I like it, you call it workout, is also, I think about it Monday, you made a decision to be here. I'm going to validate that with a lot of hard work, a decent amount of sweat and effort. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, breathe. 15 seconds. Grab your dumbbells. You're going to bring them to a front rack position. We go into an alternating curtsy lunge, keeping your hips square to me. So it's adding a little strength here. Dumbbells racked. 3, 2, 1. Curtsy to the right side. Stand tall. Curtsy left. Good. Any shoulder issues or anything, you can definitely bring dumbbells back here. But I like this front rack position because it requires you to brace that core. Not allowing those dumbbells to pull you forward. Speaking about pulling yourself forward, keep your hips square to me and don't allow your hips to come forward. Inhale on the way down. We spiked your heart rate with those gate swings. So now you have to kind of find control with some strength. Last one. For 3, 2, 1. Breathe. Last one here. We take it 45 seconds. Remember, it's going to be a sumo swing down to a squat and then repeat. Power and strength combined. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Hinge, swing up to the shoulders. Sit and repeat. Your feet slightly out to a 45-degree angle. Hinge, drive up to the shoulders, sit down. Once you start to get the hang of it after a couple reps, it should be one flowing movement from power to strength. Feet open, sit down in that sumo. Big proponent of the sumo squat. Takes a lot of pressure off the knees. Good opportunity again to open through the hips. Come on. Finish this off for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest, relax. All right, 15 seconds. You're going to choose gate swings, alternating curtsy lunges, or you have your sumo squat to swing for 1 whole minute. Ha! All right, fourth set, last set. You call it in 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm gonna kind of show all 3 movements that you have an option of. Here's your gate swing. Remember, everything happening is 1 minute. Forgot to leave that part out. Don't think about it, just go. You have your gate swing. Remember, option, step, step, reach, come in. If you chose your curtsy lunge, rack position, your hips staying square to me. Curtsy, drive up. Load, drive, weight on the front part of the heel. If you're choosing, you have a little under 30 seconds. If you're choosing that sumo swing, power, sit down in your squat and let it flow. Hinge, drive, sit, stand. Whatever choice that you're making right now, I need you to own it for at least another 12 seconds. Come on. I've shown all 3 at this point. So now you get an idea of how you're going to write this story. Think about what you chose. Did it feel good? Did it was a little bit more difficult than you thought? 3, 2, 1, relax. Chapter 1 of this story that you're writing, done. We move this into a cardio section, so lower body out of the way. You will see all these segments, again, a little bit at the epic conclusion of this story. Let's take it into your cardio movement. I want you to think, same thing, 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. 3 movements. That last set is you call it for 1 minute. Let's take this into your ollie shuffles. Again, think about light on the toes. Option to think about a quick step back. Movement 2, it's going to be coming down to the ground. Think about here, plank jack down at the bottom, stand tall, jump jack up at the top. And then last but not least, you have your fast feet. Not a lot of explanation needed. Fast, quick feet. 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. Let's get into your ollie shuffles. Again, here, opposite hand, opposite leg, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. In 3, 2, 1, go. So this you can get a little more creative on. I like to think if there's like a line on the ground, if I were to draw like a line in my carpet, my feet are just splitting that line. And maybe I can now start to move to the left and right. Really explore. Remember, again, low impact option, step back, step back. So just quick step backs as you drive the arm. Here we go. Finish it off for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe. 15 seconds. We come down to the floor. It's a plank jack, stand up tall, jump jack. Here we go. Second movement of your cardio series in 3, 2, 1, go. Coming down, plank jack at the bottom, hop or step up, jump jack at the top. Let's go. This one, I wouldn't say is the easiest, but man, you can create a decent rhythm with your jacks. Even for me, reminding myself to breathe through. A lot of aerobic and anaerobic work coming this way. Well, anything, I would say 45 seconds, definitely aerobic. We're not trying to get through this as fast as we can. We're just trying to get through this for the length of time. Last one in 3, 2, 1, up tall. Third movement, fast feet. Same thing, stay low, move your feet fast. All right, I've heard this referred to as Tina Turner's. Shout out to you, Nikki Kimbrough. All right, here we go. Fast feet in 3, 2, 1, go. This is one of those movements that if somebody walked in right now, like, what are you really doing? And you and I would be like, yo, you get in here, you try doing this for 45 seconds. Come on. But it's little, short, little pitter-patters. Stay low. We don't want to do our fast feet up here. We want leverage. Stay in it. Stay with it. I like to run the arms. Again, if you want to make it a little Tina Turner action, it's there for you. Come on. You got 8 seconds. Finish it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, how are you going to punctuate this chapter? Remember, you can either do your Ali shuffles, plank jack to jump jack, or you can go in for some more fast feet. But whatever choice you make, you got to stick with it. Stick with it. 1 minute, your choice. You call it in 3, 2, 1, go. So remember, just showing you all 3 right now. If you decided to come back into your fast feet, you don't have to sprint like hell, but you got to keep those feet moving, making sure there's a little bit of bend in your knees and your hips. Again, I like to run my arms as I'm working through this. If you need to shake it off, and then dive back in. If you're going through your plank jack to jump jack, remember, shoulders over your wrists. Out, hop or step up, nice long jump jack. We don't want to shortchange that jump jack. Come on, a little under 30 seconds. Plank jack, jump jack. Finding a rhythm with that jack. If you chose Ali shuffles, you have that imaginary line. Same thing, you can start off in place, under 10 seconds, or you can just kind of move this side, but keep the arms pumping and moving and grooving. 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Chapter 2 of this sweaty story, done. Ooh, got a decent amount of sweat going. Breathe. Let's move into upper body action. Core action. We'll get to upper body in chapter 4. Chapter 3 is all about core. We're going to come down, and everything's going to be rainbow based. So, trying to get oxygen to my own brain. 1 dumbbell. Don't worry about going down. Let me show you all 3. You're going to have 45 seconds of rainbow raises. 2 hands on each side of the dumbbell. Up and over, brace. Up and over, brace. Driving up through the oblique. From there, we're going to come down to the floor this time. And you're going to take this into seated leg rainbows. Up and over. Imagine there's like a stack of books, and you're going to lift the feet up and over. And then we'll finish off with a plank. Tap the left hip, tap the right hip. So, rainbow action in all 3. Okay? Up and over is the name of the game. 45 seconds of work. Let's get it. 1 dumbbell in hand. Rainbow raises in 3, 2, 1, go. Up and over. I want you to think that your obliques is what drives the movement. Your shoulders stabilize it up here, and then your core controls it on the way down. Up and over. If you want to take this another level, go lower and drive up. Low, drive. But you want to make sure that this rainbow up and over, pretty consistent. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe. Dumbbell away. Have a seat. Seated leg raise rainbows. Imagine there's a stack of books here. Or even I have my water bottle here. I'm just going to lift up and over. Okay, here we go. Let's dive into it in 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm choosing to have my hands off the ground. You can most certainly have your hands on, and you can take 1 foot over at a time if you like. But having an obstacle that you work up and over, this rainbow, really forces you to get that height, so that I'm kind of treating it as like I don't want to knock over something expensive. Just like this Gatorade bottle. Shout out to Gatorade. No sponsorships here, but hey, you know what? If you're watching Good Vibes, welcome to somebody from the Gatorade Sports Science Institute. Come on, toss us a bone. Come on in. 3, 2, 1. Good, rest, relax. All right. Get right out of here. From here, you're going to take this into your plank position. You're going to go rainbow planks on this. So remember, even if you're doing this on the knees, tap the outside hip up and over. Tap the outside hip up and over. Rainbow plank in 3, 2, 1, go. So the same can be said on imagining you have an obstacle right underneath your belly button that you're trying to get up and over. Tap the hip, up and over, tap the hip. Remember, no extra tension in the hands. We don't want to clench the hands. Keep them flat. Put tension where it belongs, in the obliques. Tap up and over. Remembering my own inhalations and exhalations. As you hear the change in my voice, not easy to talk. 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. End of chapter 3. We take this into core. 1 minute rainbow planks, rainbow leg raises, or rainbow dumbbell raises. Your choice. You call it. 1 minute in 3, 2, 1. Just showing you all three again. If you chose your rainbow planks, no tension in the hands, imaginary bookcase or a stack of books underneath, not bookcase, I mean, that'd be crazy. Stack of books underneath your navel, and you're lifting up and over. If you're choosing the rainbow leg raises, again, remember my Gatorade bottle? I'm just coming up and over. I can go no hands, which I kind of find easier. This kind of like feels like a little extra tension unnecessary in my shoulders. That's just me. Remember your option. You take it one leg at a time. A little under 20 seconds. Or hopefully you chose this one here. Well, all of them are right. I don't care which one you choose. Up and over brace. Up and over brace. Come on. Finish this off. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. 4th chapter. Not quite the epilogue yet. We save that for upcoming, but right here we go into upper body action, okay? For your 3 movements, you're gonna have a curl combination. Right side, left side together. We'll shake it off for 15 seconds. Then it will be an alternating lateral raise combo. Right side, left side together. Last but not least, we're gonna take this to a child's pose and flow right into a narrow push-up, focusing on the triceps, all right? Upper body action for chapter 4 of this Choose Your Own Adventure. I call, you call it. I call, you call, we all call. Here we are. Alternating curl, right side, left side, and then curl together. Curl combo in 3, 2, 1. Right side curl, left side curl. Do it together. Now, if you really want to like test your brain, change what arm is your lead arm. So now I go left, right, together, and now I'm going to go right, left, together. But this you want to rep out. Keep some good consistency here. I like to always try to remind everyone that when you're working through bicep curls, remember, it's about your posture. You don't want to slouch on this. Stick your chest out, shoulder blades back. Focusing a lot on your posture. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Shake it off. You can drop your dumbbells, tighten them up for Dane. You're going to take this into a lateral raise combo. Right side raise, left side raise, and then together. Here we are. 3, 2, 1. Right side, left side, together. Again, if you want to try to change or try to challenge your mind, I'm going to go left side, right side, together. All right, come on. This amazing story that you've written on a Monday, almost coming to the epic conclusion, the epilogue where we close this. But if you ever want to come back to this, guess what? You can, and you can make this a whole new style of workout and make all new decisions and see how that feels on your body. Again, the ones you're just like, oh, I don't want to do that. Maybe next time, those are the ones you actually do. Who knows? Last one, together, up. Good, dumbbells down. Here we go. Child's pose to a narrow push-up. Your elbows are scraping your rib cage. Kneeling for your child's pose, off your knees for your push-up, on the knees if you like, from a lower impact standpoint. Here we are in 3, 2, 1. Child's pose, I float forward, narrow push-up. Push back, float forward. Make sure there's some space around you, don't knock your head on any dumbbells. Remember, you always have the option to do this from the knees. But I always want to make sure in this movement, there's a nice flow going in those elbows, scraping the rib cage. Inhale, exhale, push. If you want to kind of find a sneaky progression, the knees can come off so you get into a loaded beast, and now you hop forward. That, my friends, is taking this story to some epic levels. 3, 2, 1. Good, rest, relax. All right, 1 minute. You call it child's pose to narrow push-up, shoulder raise combo, or bicep curl combo. 1 minute of action. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. If you decided to go back to your child's pose to push up, remember there's a flow that happens. Tie it with your breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You want to exhale as you're exerting force throughout this. If you're not like talking and narrating to you. If you're going with your dumbbells, your combo, remember one side, then the other, and then both together. Even when you're doing your lateral shoulder raises, it's about posture. Right side, left side, both together. And if you decide to get a little gun show, you really decide to take a little detour to the arm farm, I'm never gonna knock you for that. You wanna water these vegetables you call biceps, you gotta grow. You gotta grow them with effort, you gotta grow them with some sweat. We finish this off for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, y'all. Here's how we finish this off. This is, I would say, the epilogue. If your warm-up was a prologue, this 2-minute drill, still you call it, is your epilogue. Here's how you finish this thing out. I'm gonna give you 3 movements, all 30 seconds, and then that last 30 seconds, your choice. Your first movement is gonna be with 1 dumbbell. It's gonna be a lunge and rotation, rotating towards the leg that's in front. Your second movement is gonna be an alternating row, hinging, row, switch, row, switch, row, switch. The last movement is gonna be a frogger. Hands here, frog, come back to high plank. Remember, feet are landing outside the hands as chest comes up. It's a 2-minute, you call it. Start off with your lunge and rotations, hands on each side of the dumbbell. Let's go, let's finish off this story in 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunge, rotate, stand tall. Now, in any 2-minute drill, even in one where you call it at the end, this is where I have to have the most effort, the most poise, and the most focus. If this is your first time doing a 2-minute drill with me, this is the most important part of your workout. Whatever we've done beforehand, you'll feel some sort of way if you leave these 2 minutes on the table without giving it your best. Alternating single dumbbell row in 3, 2, 1. Hinge position, row, switch, row, switch. I should be able to feel my hamstrings. No rounding of the spine. Back is flat. Reach and row. Nice rotation, or I say nice alternating action. In 10 seconds, we'll take this right on over to our froggers. Pull and reach in 3, 2, 1. Dumbbell comes out of the way. High plank position, hop, back to high plank. If I'm facing you, I can step it, but either way, my chest comes up, hands come down. In 15 seconds, you make your final choice. What are you gonna do for the final 30? You can stick with froggers, you can take it to your alternating single arm row, or your lunge and rotations in 3, 2, 1, you call it, finish it out. Again, there's your froggers right there. I take it alternating. You can go double time if you want. 2 on the right, 2 on the left. Or maybe you take your tempo up, lunge and rotate, stand tall. We're working. I think I'm gonna flow through all 3. I'm gonna flow through all 3 just for you, because you made a decision to be a badass today and really own this workout. In 3, 2, 1, done. That is a story worth telling. That is a story worth reading again and again and again and again and again. Let's go into a descending recovery. From this kneeling position, take your hands, thread the needle to the right, thread your needle thread the needle to the left, thread them over to the right. This type of effort is not only physical, but damn if it's mental. Especially in that 2-minute drill. Not giving you a ton of time to think. Yeah, I gave you a preview, but really didn't tell you, hey, you got forever to think about it. Make your decision now. here, we just want to take foot and we just want to rock back and forth, kind of tying together that runner's lunge we did earlier and kind of pairing it here at the end with just a rocking hip flexor stretch. Let's do two more. Last one. Other side. But I hope, either way, you're proud of the ultimate decision, the ultimate you call it you did today. And that was showing up with me. I never take it for granted. Like, you always had the option not to. You could have stayed in, you could have snoozed, you could have been to work by now. You could be doing a billion other things. But you spent this time here with me, and that's kind of what keeps me, I say productive in how I coach you here. We just simply twist to the left, twist to the right, add in a little pivot with the foot. I kind of operate off of some positive fear. You got to think about that oxymoron in the sense that I don't want you to ever think, man, I could have done something different with my time. I got to give you the ultimate ROT, return on time, for your decisions that you make on this day, the next day, whether it's me, any of the Good Vibes Wellness coaching team, whether it's JD, and every time he has an opportunity to speak a message of positivity, self-reflection, anything, all the above, even in a fun Friday fact that you may never know heard of. I love those things. But thank you for making the decision to be a part of this, and allow us to be a part of your lives. My name is Dane. You all are badasses. Give yourself 2 claps and a Ric Flair in 3, 2, 1. Woo! See you on the next one. Bye. Get out of here. Shoo!